All right, fellas, welcome back. On today's episode of things you could simply never catch me saying, we have this. It's officially been a week since I let my wife do a movie with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall, it wasn't that big a deal. She's watched me sleep with hundreds of girls, and it's never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman has been amazing for both her career and our business. Overall, I'm glad we did it, and I'm happy to report that her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size. Dude, this was not something I was expecting to see on the timeline when I logged on to Twitter that day. Leafy replies and says, "Whatever helps you sleep at night, cuck." Adam quote tweets and says, "How many sex partners have you had? No offense, but you resemble some sort of botched abortion attempt. Not sure why this app has given you the confidence to be critical of anyone else's life choices. Generally speaking, I'm just ignoring the hate right now, but Leafy pretending he is in a position to judge anyone else's sex life cannot stand." Wow. Okay, I'm just sitting over here eating popcorn reading all this shit. Fellas, I'm sure you're familiar with this saga by now if you've been on Twitter in the last couple of days, but for anybody that doesn't know what's going on, Adam22, big podcaster, no jumper, we've all heard of it. Him and his wife make movies together from what I understand, and they've been making movies with other female movie stars for quite some time now, but now it's time for them to broaden their horizons, so his wife made an announcement on Twitter that looked like this. It finally happened at I am Jason Love, dropping 7/13, mark your calendars. Let's take a look at this video.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were gonna do that.
Man, alright, so we're all familiar with who this is, you know, even if you don't know him by name, I'm sure you've seen this dude before out there on the internet. There's some of those dudes out there, we don't know them by name, but when we see them, we know them, right? Like that dude with the fucking alphabet tattooed all over his leg. Anyone knows that dude, let me know down in the comments. Goat, by the way, he's always banging hot chicks. But this caused quite the stir on Twitter because Lena is married to Adam, and when you're married to somebody, generally, I could be wrong about this. Generally, you don't do this when you're married or in a relationship of any kind by traditional morals and values, but to hell with that, it's 2023, right? Look, at the end of the day, you do what you want to do in your marriage, right? It's really none of my business or our business, but once you put it out on the internet, what are you gonna do? Not expect the internet to explode and you get clowned on like you've never been clowned on before in your fucking life when something like this happens? Of course not. The whole point of it is to make money, and don't get me wrong, this is going to make them a lot of money. Like, this tweet blew the fuck up. She said 7/13, mark your calendar. Dude, our calendars are marked, right? We're all gonna be seeing this. It's gonna be on the internet. The video's gonna leak. It's gonna be all over the place. Like, I'm sure his Twitter replies are gonna be flooded with nothing but screenshots from that video from that day until God knows when. Also, fellas, can we just take a moment to appreciate this weird ass video that the other actor made, Mr. Jason Love? I saw this on Twitter after and my jaw dropped. Look at this shit.
Yo, what's up? Quick story time. Yo, this one time I get this random message on Twitter. They're like, "Hey Jason, my wife's a big fan. She wants to shoot a movie with you. What are your movie filming rates?" I'm like, "Yeah, just 4K. He's like, "Okay, it's fine, we'll give you 10. I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go there and I shoot the film with the woman. I dropped some severe glizzy destruction on her. And the husband is recording this, right? I'm like, this is weird as shit. I'm like, some people, I never understood it, right? Nonetheless, so I dropped the glizzy on the woman or whatever. So she dropping the go 3,000. She's saying, hey little man, you like that? He was like, "Yes, ma'am."
Bro, what the fuck was that? Even he thinks it's weird. Whatever, man, whatever. Do what you want. Sell your soul and morals for money. Have fun. They're already rich. Whatever. I'll never have that kind of money. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, let's take a look at some of the copium tweets followed out of Adam's account in the next couple of days. Kinda weird how calling me a cuck is supposed to offend me. I saw the video of my wife getting plowed and I thought that it was pretty hot. If that makes me a cuck, so be it. That is a crazy thing to tweet, my dudes. That is just crazy. Like, to type out those words, read them back to yourself, you know, maybe tweak the tweet a little bit, make some edits, corrections, punctuation, then be like, yeah, fuck it, send. Wild, dude, just wild. And obviously it does offend him, right? He replied to Leafy. I think he only replied to Leafy and a few select others when it was like an easy reply or like an easy dunk on, but dude, you could do all the dunking you want. Like, there's no getting out of this one. This week on the Plug Talk Show, we interviewed and banged a 6'4" woman with a giant tattoo of Satan on her back. Well, it's all good, guys. I get so much pussy. See? Haha. I wasn't born with the strength required to let another dude bang my wife. It takes hours upon hours at the gym to gain this kind of strength. Weak men will never understand. Look, man, if the point of this is to farm up Twitter impressions, congratulate. I'm sure it is, right? This guy's in the entertainment industry. He knows what's up. Make no mistake, this is all done with a very, very specific intention in mind. And it's working, which is why people like me are making videos about it. Here's an image he tweeted with what appears to look like him getting cooked by another dude. I guess it's supposed to be funny. Okay, moving on. What should I ask my wife today on the podcast? As you can imagine, the replies were just full of, you know. This one was kind of crazy. So this is from Lena, his wife. She says, I see you guys noting that I took my wedding ring off. Wouldn't it have been more disrespectful if I kept my wedding ring on during the scene? And he says to his own wife on Twitter, publicly, I was fine with him rearranging your intestines, but taking the ring off is where I draw the line. I don't get it, dude. Is that supposed to be funny? Or like, is it an actual answer to the thing? Like she said, I took my wedding ring off because it would be more disrespectful. Like, by the way, insinuating that it's originally disrespectful, but that's besides the point. He says, taking the ring off is where I draw the line. What does that mean? Did she cross the line? I don't know, man. Bad attempt. You know, some jokes hit, some jokes don't. That one just didn't land with me, I guess. Anyway, fellas, that is about enough goddamn motherfucking internet for one day. This has got to be one of the crazier stories of 2023. What do you guys think? I know y'all are going to have a lot to say in those comments, so let's hear it. Go ahead. Fire off. I'll be reading as always. This could never be me. I'm sure it could never be you. Is there a point at which money makes it so you will literally, like, unpurify your marriage because it's going to make you a lot of money? Like, I don't know, dude. I just don't get it, bro. I could never have that kind of strength and willpower to let this type of event happen. And all like the people out there saying like, oh, it's just insecure men that are saying that, like, you know what, you want to call it insecure? I don't know if that's exactly the right word, but just whatever, knock yourself out. This ain't gonna be me, and I know it ain't gonna be you guys later. July 13th, I'm sure we're gonna be witnessing a lot on Twitter when this video drops. It's gonna be the return of bullying 2023. That's what's gonna happen. Gonna be crazy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show when it drops. And if necessary, we will make a follow-up video just looking at all the clownery that's happening. Anyway, you fellas let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm sure the fellas are gonna have a whole lot to say about all this. Now I look forward to reading your comments as always. If you guys enjoyed the video, then do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome, amazing videos just like this. Turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. Special thank you as always to my channel members. You guys are the true MVPs and I could not be doing this without you. Check out Defy merch down below. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and my second channel. Links to everything is in the description. And I will see you dudes in the next video. Love you, bye. Stay safe, fellas. For real.